Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing today? Dude, why is my stream deck not working? What happened here? Oh, they're playing me. I gotta log in again. Okay, let's see. That worked? Did I do the thing? Maybe? Nope. RIP. Okay, I gotta figure out all that later. Yo, guys, how are we doing? Finally back. Back home. Yo, Alex with the resub. 5 months, dude? Has it been that long? I can hear you. Can you hear me? I saw it and I heard it. Okay, sick. Yo, yo, yo. What up, Chris? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's your guys' week going so far? Dude, it's the method now. I gotta like make sure I have everything open the proper way so I can get those alerts. Otherwise, I don't even see them. Yo, you guys get to finally hear this integral and see why I've been digging it so much. Let's start there, yeah. Well, actually, before I do all that, let me show her off. I had to go with WOB because I couldn't find anything else in time. Simple, beautiful design. It's got a little cover on there, so excuse all the mess. Dead ass simple to put together, and I think it sounds so good, so good. This is a plateless gasket mount. This is gray. It's called gray, but it's kind of like the Oku gunmetal, where it's not really. There's like a bluish hue to it, I would say. I mean, you can see it against this desk mat, right? Like, maybe blue gray is a better descriptor. Now, the mono gray is way more gray than this was, for sure. That was a great color. This is definitely more of a blue gray. I just don't want to give people the wrong impression if they do decide to grab one. These are still in stock, I believe, in different colors, which is nuts to me, because I think the value proposition for this thing is pretty fire. All right, here we go. Let me pause music. You guys can hear it. So I built this with some MX2A oranges. Oh, wait. Let me make sure you guys, can you even hear this? Can you guys hear that? I don't know if I have my noise filter on. I haven't touched OBS in like weeks. Microphone, where you at, bro? It is, okay. You can still hear it? Okay, even with the noise filter? Okay, sick. All right. Yeah, crispy is like, dude, that's the best descriptor. Crispy, poppy, clean. The type feel on this is amazing. These are just MX2A oranges that I loop filmed and spring swapped myself. I think these are the Duroc gold-plated springs that were like 57.5 or whatever gram. TX AP, or not AP, TX films, and then 205D0, just super light. None of my buttons are working over here, so we gotta do all this stuff manually. Oh, here we go. You guys didn't even see that test. My fault. You guys can't even see this, can you? Damn it! What is going on? You do one update and everything decides to break, right? The fuck, guys? The fuck? Hello? No? All right, so I guess that's out. We gotta fix that later. I love the spacebar. It's super tight. Great pop to it. Literally, dude, I did one. I knew I shouldn't have updated before I streamed. Yeah, anyway, if you guys are looking for a nice, I mean, I know the PCB snaps just dropped, and so that's a kind of a game changer for playlists. But if you want something that's just built for it, this is basically a cheaper Lily, in my opinion. This is a cheaper, and in my opinion, more to my design aesthetic language. So it's a prettier version of the Lily for me, anyway. The Lily's beautiful, don't get me wrong. The Lily's also like $700. This thing was like 300 something. I mean, you might get tariffed. I didn't get tariffed when I bought this. I didn't get tariffed for like anything I've gotten from SingaKBD, knock on wood. So hopefully you don't. But yeah, it's still in stock. Feels awesome. Like super, super comfy. Look at that. You can see that flex. Good amount of flex here. Really, really comfortable without the plate. You know, I heard that too, but I feel like that's a lie, right? Was that confirmed anywhere? Because I tried to find that on Discord and I didn't see it. I'm gonna have to look now, because now I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I didn't see it in the Discord. Yo, what up, Matt? It is the integral. I looked, I couldn't find that either. Fake news. Let's see. I think their last announcement was just like an in-stock thing, but I'll look. Yeah, they didn't post anything about shutting down that I know of. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, no, nothing that I know of. Yeah, I don't think so, man. They're fucking killing it just off night stabs alone. I think I heard that somewhere, and I went in. I couldn't find anything about it. There's nothing posted about that anywhere. Not in their server. I'm sure they would have like made an announcement or something, but it's nowhere to be found. Anyways. Let's get to it, man. I've been eager to rebuild this thing. I gotta grab my switches though. They're over here. Give me one sec. I went through and You're supposed to be working? Oh, you didn't hear the sound test, did you? Hang on, Matt. Let me do that again so you can hear how saucy this keyboard is. Sorry, my kids are wreaking havoc in the background, if you guys can hear them. But yeah, way better than it sounded on the last sound test, right? On my iPhone mic. On some like super dog shit Wi-Fi. Yeah, it does. It sounds great, dude. Honestly, I put it right next to the Tosaka in terms of sound and feel. In terms of comfortability, I would actually give it to this board. It's got a lower typing angle, and that's just, it's like perfection, dude. It's been my work board since I built it. All right, we got some Ink Pro V2s, Ink V2 Pros that I just finished modding yesterday. We're gonna throw these guys in our HK, which has just been sitting in this case ever since I bought it, because I'm too chicken shit to use it. I do really like it a lot. I know you guys might have seen my my version of it that I've been working on, my very basic bitch version of it, as I'm learning Fusion. But man, yeah, very pretty. Actually, I kind of cloned this design too for the new one. No, there's a new version of the GODSSON, the GODSSON 69 keyboard. I don't know if you saw that. We'll do a little before and after sound test, yeah? Of this dude. This is Oil Kings on carbon fiber. Very clean, very clean. The GODSSON Nico. That's a space bar. Let's see how our inks sound on aluminum. I've done that build before in my old red one, so I'm not expecting too much, other than the fact that I personally modded these switches, so maybe that helps. Hang on, let me turn this down a little bit too. I can barely fucking hear myself talk, guys. There we go. Okay, and I think I got everything I need over there, so let me put this away for right now. We will disassemble it later. Okay. We got our Z60. Let me do a quick test on this dude. Oh, I'm gonna need that keyboard. Oh wait, no I don't. We're good. We got a daughter board right here to test with. Yeah, we got LEDs, which you gotta remember to turn off so you don't make the bleaching any worse than it already is. I think we're good. It's good enough. That's a good enough test for me. Let's see if this plate that I just got, courtesy of Mohit, is gonna work for us. Yeah, looks pretty much right on the money, right? The only thing is this. What the fuck is this machining? I might have to Dremel this a little bit to get this to fit. No, I think we're good. Maybe we're good. We'll see. I'm gonna have to Dremel this, aren't I? Look at that shit. What the fuck? Why are those there, dude? What the fuck is that? I'll get there when we get there, I guess. All right. Start with the stabbies. No, he sent it out to a company here based in California to do it. All right, we're gonna go back to. Sorry, just out the way. No, I think he just grabbed the file. It's open source, right? Is it open source? I actually don't know. Maybe he did. It's a good question. He may have. So do we do? Are we going split on this, guys? We're definitely gonna do split right shift, but do we do split backspace? Nah, no split backspace. I just don't need it. I just don't need it, and I don't think it looks that good. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. There we go. And do they actually sit flat now? They do, boys. We're making some real stabs today. Can you guys actually hear my kids in the background? Or no? I wonder if my noise filter's working. Actually, our plates for the Corsair are supposed to be showing up soon. Today. I have no idea when the Corsair is going to get here, though. My freaking tracking still hasn't updated. Of course, it's gonna show up with some dude in a blacked out van. Why does it feel like that, man? Just like a bunch of briefcases get dropped off. Excited? Hell yeah, dude. Me too. What up, Silky? Welcome in, fam. Yeah, I'm so juiced for Corsa, guys. I've been fiending ever since I built the one. I don't know what's worse. Like having never typed on it or having experienced it in all of its glory and then having to wait fucking months for your version of it. Both are bad, fair enough. Both are bad. Yeah, I need to find more TKLs to time me over in the meantime. I got my eyes set on a spider at this point just to try out because everybody's hating on it. And I really want to see if the trick with that we used for the 500 CM will work again. So using Nixies or Browns on carbon fiber. But I don't know, man. The stonks are high right now. The prices that I've seen are kind of crazy. Is anybody going to try to pick up one of the intro extras from Bowl? I gotta get my com boards designed soon. Have you already come up with designs at all? Or like concepts? I know you want to do a gasket. Blacks on aluminum on FR4 sound great on the Spider. Don't know what they were doing. Dude, people just don't like the OTD sound. You know what I mean? And also, it's an over-reliance on sound test, dude. Like, I try to explain to people all the time, there's very, 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 very few accurate sound tests that you're hearing on YouTube. I'm sorry. Like, if the video starts and it sounds like an airplane's in the room, their gain is way too fucking high. So it's not a representation of what the switch is going to sound like. Not just that, where it's located. When you're typing, where are you sitting? You're sitting in front of the keyboard at an angle to it, right? That's the sound wave is coming up to your ear at an angle. So when a mic is sitting on top of it from the side or whatever it is, and or it's a shotgun mic pointed at it from an angle a mile away, you're not getting an accurate representation of the sound. You are going to hear other things. You're going to hear more desk noise, things you won't hear sitting in front of it. And I feel like people base their whole opinion on it because, you know, their favorite content creator posted a sound test or whatever. I'm like, dude, type on it first. Try it yourself. You'll be very surprised. All the blind Marisi hate, you know what I mean, that I heard around the 500 CM. And then I built it and I tried it. And that was my workboard for like 2 straight months. It didn't move off my desk, you know. The only reason I'm selling it is because I have Oton. I still like it that much. My whole thing is just try it, man. Just try it. You know, I would try to get a Dodge if I could, if they weren't $1,000, you know, or $3,000, $4,000, whatever they got to now. Because I know I've also been in that same camp of just blindly hitting something. But having heard an OTD in person, right, that sound profile it's excellent. It's different. It's very different than what you hear on online. Same thing with this thing, right? This even the integral. Like, I don't think mics do a good job of picking up plateless sound. Right? Matt's been trying to put me on plateless forever, and I've just been listening to plateless. Prior to that, I was just listening to plateless sound tests, and I was like, yeah, not a fan. You know, and then I get one and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. The Lily sounded crazy good in person. All right, enough of my rant. Sorry, guys. let's get these stabs finished up. By the way, Alex, shout out on the whatever these are called, the flesh cutters. That was way easier than the other ones I was using. Is there a plate file for the Yahalo? I don't know. I'll be honest, I have no idea. Maybe check the Discord. Best thing I can tell you. And if not, just ask. I'm sure anyone would be willing to publish it. I think the snow one is public. That is an empty box. Why do I have an empty box? By the way, again, I'm the biggest hypocrite, guys. You know that. I will fucking tell you straight up that I'm wrong 99% of the time, and I'm overly opinionated about shit. Which is why I'm so vocal about this now, because I've had my mind changed so many times in this hobby. I also think it's part of the problem is like we find echo chambers, right? Like in our servers and in our peer groups online. And then you just find a bunch of people that have the same opinion as you and you're all saying the same shit and no one's actually trying anything anymore. I'm not a fan of that. I'm always looking to get surprised and delighted. This is my whole travel kit. I took this whole deal. Oh, you guys can't see it right now, can you? I took this my Dremel case full of all of my crap, including lube, which is what I was looking for. Took all of this with me to build one integral. Dedication, boys. Dedication to the cause. Okay. I think that's everything I need out of there. But I don't know where I put my 205. I have that one. It should be good. Now I'll use this if I need it. I don't need a ton. Sorry, I'll come back and read comments in a sec. Whoa. Nah, I'm calling STR. My boy, generational hater. I see one there. Oh, okay, maybe not. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if any PCB would work for it unless. Do you know if Flying and McLovin have low profile connectors for the Z60 now? They might. If they do, then those might work. You might have to, Dremel some holes, but yeah. You got to try it for yourself. The Spider has an OTD sound, in my opinion, and either you like it or you don't, but it doesn't make it bad. Facts. 100%. Agree. Those actually aren't the ones I was talking about, but they work as well. Oh, yeah. Sorry, switching back and forth between works. You're good, fam. You don't got to apologize. It's pretty crazy that you stream a build while on trip. Man, I need something to do. I was sitting in a freaking, an Airbnb taking care of my wife for like a week straight. I needed something to not go crazy. I like the mounting of the Yahalo. Reminds me of the Papilio TKL in Chai 60. I might have the 65 common that style. Dude, I'll be honest. I didn't even know it was a different mounting style when I bought it. I had no idea. I thought it was literally just a reskin of the Snow. But the Snow is a top mount. I didn't realize this is a gasket top mount. Or a gasket PCB mount. I don't even know what it is. I've never opened it up. It came built. Yes, they do. That's what I'm using in my Kaze Mini. What did I ask? I already forgot, fam. What did I ask? I'm sorry. Or the Rangi type shit. Dude, that is a cool board. I haven't been able to find one. Anytime one gets listed, it sells like instantly. But I hella like the design on that board. Okay. We're gonna go 205, lightly on the inside here, and then we'll do some BDZ on the wires. That combo has been perfect, I think. Ever since I've been doing that, I haven't, knock on wood, had one set of bad stabs. Like 0 tick. And they don't pull right away. I think the BDZ really helps. Which is, pooling is a problem for me because I rotate boards. And so they'll sit for a while. McLovin has low pro JST connection in the Z665. Using that system to sync. Oh yeah, for sure. I know. He sent me, I have some 65s that have the low profile. I wasn't sure if the 60 has it now, but that's awesome if he does. That opens up a ton of compatibility. I need to order some. Shout out to Flying. I always plug Flying on here. That guy is the fucking homie. He did send me a prototype PCB for the Heartbreak, by the way. So I think I'm gonna try to rebuild the Heartbreak one more time. I'm gonna cut some holes into the plate though. I think the biggest problem I have with the Heartbreak TKL is the plate. I mean there's just not enough space for the space bar. It just sounds horrible. It sounds thuddy. It feels like the space bar is actually hitting the plate. So it's like bottoming out. I don't remember which stabs I used in there. I want to say I used Cherry, but maybe they were TX, which would explain why they're bottoming out. But yeah, I'm gonna do some Rukia cuts. But anyway, yeah, Matt, just ask, dude. He's published all the other play files. It was probably just an oversight. Oh, they do. Okay, that's what the Kaze Mini comment was. The low profile one. Sweet. I'm slow. Sorry, guys. My bad. Anyway, how's everybody's week going? Work week, I'm assuming right now. Any cool boards coming in other than Corsa? Or any fun switches and stuff? How are you still liking that Sasanta, by the way? Toki. What's a good board to compare it to? It's top mount 65, so I don't know if I've ever tried a top mount 65. Wait, what are the other top 965s? Oh, I lied. TGR 910. Duh. Just put the Gat lanes in the spider. Ooh. On what plate? Do you have a hot swap PCB, by the way? Yeah, send us a sound test, brother. I'm very curious. Kaze coming soon? Oh, the com? Is it ready soon? Dude, I need to pay more attention to the NRD chat. Ooh, I can't wait for that one. That's going to be sick. Yeah, the Quora, Void, and Santa all top mounts. Ooh, how's it stack up compared to them? I've heard phenomenal things about Quora. I don't know if I've heard anything about the Void, to be honest. Nice, you got DK'd? You got your PCB snaps? Lost told me directly it's in his menu. Oh, nice. Sick. I want him to leak some pictures of that purple, dude. Excuse me. That purple. I got first love for that board, dude. Can't wait to put that thing together. Plastic plate this time. I gotta figure out what switches I'm gonna use though. The DK bags are very annoying. I don't understand. Yeah, these are from DK. The inks, dude, just going through each. I'm like, the waste here, guys. Where did I get it? It was on MM. Somebody had posted it for a while. That dude had it on there forever, and he finally went down on his price. So it was used. Well, it wasn't. It was opened and mounted, so there's that. But it didn't come with the case or the box. But it was not shined or anything. You still prefer the Sasanta first? Core and Void are about even. Void can dual mount. Ooh. I gotta check it out. I actually built the spider with PCB snaps. Need to try with O-ring and top mounts. See how it's sounding in factory mounts. Ooh, I'm very curious about that, dude. Can you? So the sound test you posted was plateless? I didn't catch that. I'm like so intrigued. I want to do everything plateless now. The plateless sound is just different, man. And then the type feel is crazy. And you guys already know how much I like half plates. I need to hear plateless Nixies is what I need to hear. You're not a fan of plateless? Is there a specific board you tried that you didn't like? I guess I've just been spoiled, right? My first plateless was the Lily, and the Lily was crazy good. You did Daji in the Daji and Cloudline. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know. I mean, the Cloudline's its own thing, though. I feel like it's got a very muted sound profile. It's a lot quieter than the other the TKLs I've run, so I could see why a plateless, which is already kind of muted, would not shine. Too bouncy and much deeper. Yeah, I like the depth of it. It's a step towards like the dual mount, the dual O-ring sit like Vulcan stuff. Yo, Boxster, that's gonna be my first plateless as well. Oh heck yeah, dude! Awesome board. I can't. Yeah, I loved my Lily. It didn't get enough use. I was very much in a I gotta keep rotating boards phase when I built that, but that board is beautiful. Thought about doing the half plate on the Zoku Proto. Yeah, dude, a half plate's it's a great compromise for me. You get your nice crispy mods, and then you get all the benefits of a plateless everywhere else, right? In your alphas. Oh, the S100 was plateless? Bro! Did you do PCB snaps in that too, or does the board just support that? Alright, let's focus up. Alex, you didn't pick up any of the PCB snaps to mess around with? Oh, the board supports it. Sick. Such classy looking board. It is, man. Gok's attention to detail on that board is second to none. I remember being like blown away. Even the packaging is just next level. What color did you get, by the way? Oh, that's how you built the Cloudline Flip-This? Oh. No duh. So this was very recent. Do I have an F18X V2? I did. I really, really love that board. I did sell it because I'm an idiot. No, because I need I need to keep rotating boards for content, and I know I could always get another one. There's going to be more coming, but I was a huge fan of the F18X. I like that O-ring gasket mounting style is just really cool, and I love Hyper Beige. It's probably one of my favorite sets. So I love everything about that collab. Gion for the win, man. Yeah, for the Lily. Because the R2 has different colors, right? I did, Alex. I definitely jumped on one. I got the car one. I couldn't pass it up. That thing was so sick looking. Shout out to Goth. He's got a box dropping, I think, in a couple of days for a surprise box or whatever you call them for Switches. I won the last mystery box raffle. I got some sick ones. I think I showed you guys that. That desk mat might be one of the coolest desk mats I've ever seen. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out on Goth Caps. I don't know if you can still enter. He was supposed to put down the form like a while back, but I joined it like 3 days after he said it was closed, and I still got it. So peep it out. That's got to be one of the coolest desk mats I've ever seen. Yeah, different colors. Got beige. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I love beige. I'm a huge fan of beige. Oh, it's not? Oh, dang. Well, hopefully it becomes generally available. I don't know if that's always the case with his desk mats. But yeah, I feel like this group buy was much cooler than the last one. Like he had a bunch of cool different collabs. I got a couple of mats. You guys already know I'm a huge Goth Caps desk mat nut. I like how they just feel quality. They're thick, cool designs. I usually get mine pretty quick too, so I don't really have any of the complaints I've heard about Goth from other people. Not saying they're not valid, they might be, I don't know, I'm just saying my experience has been really good. Boxer, are you on the fence about picking up one of the beige collab units? Have you tried an F1? I'm so tempted to get an F1 Hyper Beige. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I get you, man. There's just been so much heat coming out, honestly. The one thing I will say, though, is at least the price. I mean, I don't know about tariffs now, right? The tariff situation has changed things kind of drastically, I think, for Gion. But, like, Gion boards are priced really, really well, in my opinion. And they're good quality. Got to run drop off Soul keycaps. All right, Silky, man. Drive safe. Catch you later. I have a Lily Toph, TKL, and a Manta ordered. Man, yeah, you're stacked. You got a whole bunch of stuff coming in. I understand. It's crazy. It's like everyone was complaining about how the hobby is dead, right? I've been hearing that from people, at least the OGs. And I'm like, from where, dude? There's so many boards coming out. And they keep selling. Which Manta configuration did you go with? I wanted the Manta, I just couldn't do it. I had too many things lined up at that point. You're in Canada. Yeah, dude. This economy is something else. If it makes you feel better, it doesn't feel very strong in the US either. What am I doing, guys? What am I doing, bro? Oh, GG's. GG's. That is not a 7U stab wire, guys. LOL. My bad. Let's try that again. It's literally, man. Especially like the simple stuff. Hey, at least I remember to test the PCB this time. There's that. We'll see what else I messed up though. I'm sure things will happen. All right, try this again. This is why you don't stream more often? I know. You do get better at it the more you do it, I guess. I mean, compared to like when I first started, for sure. I did consider just building this off stream yesterday. I was like, dude, I haven't streamed properly in a minute. I need to get back on it. All right. So I just need 4. Jackie, hey. Yeah, this board definitely needs to be streamed, dude. It's a beautiful board. I'm super curious if my modding makes it better. I did go with Graveshift 19mm springs, which I have been enjoying the hell out of recently. Versus, I've only used these like stock in the past. By the way, the Pro 2s, the lubing is not bad, honestly. It was very consistent. It's probably a little overlubed, which I don't know if that's the meta at this point for these guys, but it was super consistent and honestly very usable, I would say. So shout out. Maybe I just got a good batch. I don't know if that's a pro thing or not or what, but. They did. Sorry, the O-rings did come in. They've been here for a minute. They're chilling over there. We have everything we need. I just need the damn boards. Well, and the plates to show up today or tomorrow, whatever it is. And then we should have everything we need. Lammy sounds more resonant with the PCB snaps. Interesting. Resonant good, bad. No, they still took. I mean, I put that order in forever ago. They still took like 3 weeks to ship it out. 2 or 3 weeks. Though, what did end up happening is I put a second order in for the springs and stuff, and I got like some just personal shit for me. They combined the orders and shipped them both out at the same time. That was cool, because last time they did not do that, so I was happy about that. What up, cuz?
What up, Mike?
Yo, guys, give me 1 sec. I have some family over that dropped by unexpectedly, so I will pick this up later tonight. I'll finish the rest of the build tonight, probably around 5 or 6 p.m. But my bad, I gotta end it a little early right now. I will catch